game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play, but it's the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. Whoa, 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 ahoy, whoa, whoa, whoa. Scrums and tries, they're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and teddy pants less. From the kickoff to the final whistles blow, we'll take the two and then we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest. With a laugh and a cheer, we lay down our bets. No serious analysis, no expert critique, just a bunch of mates sharing plenty of drinks. Sideline jokes and post-match tales, all the big goofs and epic fails. We're not so serious and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our steins. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. So come along and join our sporty crew, where the banter's always fresh and the laughs are true. Wasted world of sports, here's to more cheers. We'll see you on the pitch and drink some beer.
Wasted Water Sports crew, ahoy! How's everybody doing? Welcome along. Nice to have you here this, what is it? Saturday. This Saturday. Nice to have you along here. Max OG, ahoy mates. Odd Poppet, ahoy. And Small Tucks, the early birds over there on the YouTube this evening. Just making sure the audio's all good. Yes, sweet. How are we doing, TikTok? Welcome along. And welcome along, Twitch. Wasted Water Sports, of course, live on YouTube, live on Twitch, live on TikTok each and every weekend. But first up today, Magic Round continues with the West Tigers, slightly injury-depleted West Tigers. Hence why I'm leaning towards their opposition today, the Manly Sea Eagles, the revitalised Sea Eagles. looked like Manly would be competing for the wooden spoon with the Titans and the Dragons, but no. Kieran Foran said, I'll be having none of that. Took over this team and has taken them to new heights. Manly are now, realistically, Manly are a top 4 club. They might not be sitting there at the moment, but give it a few rounds, they're realistically a top 4 team. And that could potentially go deep into the finals the way things are going. As long as, well, I say as long as injury doesn't strike, but then no Tommy Turbo is usually the end of Manly's season. Not this season. They seem to have found a way to win without Tommy Turbo. And that is crucial, critical, because you can't have your hopes. Your team's hopes cannot hinge on one player. If they do, you're in trouble. Chicken George, ahoy, mate. Odd Poppet says, I only want Manly to win today because it will help the monies. Fair enough, fair enough. I would have actually thought that... I would have thought that a Manly win leaps them ahead of the bunnies on the table, but I could be wrong about that. I muck around with the ladder predictor. If anyone's seen it, everyone knows what I'm talking about, right? The NRL ladder predictor, where you put in all the theoretical results and it tells you what the ladder would look like. And I get like weeks in advance. So it's possible that I'm confusing myself. But yeah, I thought a Manly win today saw them leapfrog the Rabbitohs. But here they are out onto the field. Manly, the away team today. Magic Round, of course, all the games are at Suncorp. So there's only one true home team this weekend, and that's the Brisbane Broncos. And they, of course, get given an away game for Magic Round because let's help the Broncos. Why not? The NRL's favourite little golden boys. Let's help them out with an away game at home. Tigers out onto the park now. Some injury concerns still hovering around, so they're not at full strength. I reckon their season gets back on track once they're back to full strength. Somstar, ahoy, mate. Amateur H-Man, ahoy. Second day of Magic Round, yes. Magic Round is of course, actually no more special than any other round, let's be honest. It's just that Magic Round, all the games are at Suncorp Stadium, so the ground's at like quarter capacity for half the matches. That's the only difference. All right. Game is underway. Tigers running left to right. They have kicked off. Manly will get first use. As Bullymore takes the first hit up. Ains Stainton, ahoy, mate. Welcome along, Son Tuakata. Ahoy, buddy. Welcome along. Looking forward to this one. My tips are going very well at the moment as an early shift from Manly. Oh, Manly are running left to right. Did I say that? Manly running left to right. I might have told you the wrong way. Hopawade now brings it outside the 30. As Manly already on the 5th and last. It was slow going that set. Big kick needed here from Fogarty from inside the 30. And I'll tell you what, if there's a man who can deliver a good kick, and it's not Mitchell Moses, I guarantee you it'll be that man, Jamal Fogarty. A smoky for Origin selection. Perhaps. His time might be past, in fairness, but still, I'd be considering him based on what he did last year. Even if he hasn't hit those exact same heights so far in season 2026. Mark Music, ahoy, mate. As the Tigers, with their first use of the footy, are almost up to the halfway line. Now they spread wide to the left, and Terrell May almost away from the first tackle. He's a threatening runner, Taylor. Mook, ahoy, mate. 5th and last, the kick from halfway. Madden puts the high ball up. And it's an easy take at the back there for Faulolo. And he returns up the middle. 25 out from their own line here, Manly. As both teams complete their first set. Both teams finding it tough going there. The defence up for this one. Tizzo, ahoy, mate. First set restart of the game. Tigers caught inside the 10. Brooks goes short for Hopewade standing in midfield. He's a long way in off his wing. And he's met with some solid Tigers defence as Brooks attacks the short side. Dummies, takes the line on. And he's brought to ground 10 into the Tigers territory. Jakey boy in midfield. Goes out the back for Fogarty. And Faulolo up in the line. Dummies. Doesn't sell it. That's the fifth and last now for Manly. 30 metres out. Fogarty into dummy half. Eventually it gets to Brooks. It went to Bullymore first. This is a good kick out to the corner for Taruva, who does well to take it. Tigers 10 out from their own try line, back in possession. Jamie Wong, ahoy mate. Shout out to Jermaine from Aspley Devils. We were on Channel 9 News at Suncorp Stadium this morning. Oh, very nice. The Aspley Devils, eh? Four minutes gone. No score in this one, of course. Early days. May sends it down the left for Luai and just keeping it through the hands of the Tigers. Luai goes into dummy half. It's the fifth and last. And that is a choppy old kick back into midfield. Brooks is there to pick it up. And Brooks now gets the offload for Kohler. Kohler goes in and away on Taruva and he's in space. 40 metres out now. Kohler looks to pass. Mason comes across and doesn't shut him down. He's still going. Kohler puts the afterburners on. And that's the first try of the game. Some piss poor defence from the Tigers. Oh, Luke Brooks summed it up nicely. He had only one objective. Get the ball to Tolu Kohler. And Kohler did the rest. He went in and away on Sonny Taruva. Heath Mason at fullback. He got across and he cut him off. Forced Kohler back in field, but he couldn't make the hit. Kohler kept his feet. And that was way too easy, I'm afraid. Way too easy. And that's also the first tick. First tick off the same game multi. Tolu Kohler, try confirmed. And that was way too easy. Get the ball to Kohler. Let him do his magic. Amateur H-Man says Kohler is just spectacular to watch. And that was a brilliant individual effort. Ruben Garrick from just to the left of the post. Slots this one through the middle, and it's 6-0 Manly. And a great start. Kohler doing it all on his own. Jack Thompson, ahoy mate. You just joined, and the first thing you hear is piss poor defence from the Tigers, and I'm afraid it was. He pushed off Madden as well. I didn't see that at the time. I did not see that at the time, but he got through Jock Madden as well, so he beats Sonny Taruva. Foz is up in the coach's box, shouting, go, go! Yeah, Tolu Kohler from halfway. One-on-one, he beats Sonny Taruva. One-on-one, he beats Heath Mason. One-on-one, he beats Jock Madden. 3 Tigers defenders just slide off him. And he scores under the posts. What a beast. Tolu Kohler, he'll definitely be around the Origin squad. I shouldn't say he'll definitely be in the Origin squad. He'll be around the Origin squad. I reckon they bring him into camp this year and show him the ropes. And we might see Tolu Kohler injected into Origin next season as Ben Trebojevic up over halfway. This is a good set after points. Fifth and last, 53 metres they've gained. Fogarty from halfway puts it high. That's an enormous kick. Laulili plants himself under it. And a very comfortable take in the end. He was very nonchalant about it. The unvexed champ, you need Lehigh Hopewade to score next. Big defense there from Olakau'atu and Fogarty driving Terrell May backwards. And as we've seen in recent weeks, that's not easy to do. Madden through the hands for Patrick Herbert out on the right. 30 metres out from their own line, the Tigers. They're stuck in quicksand at the moment. Terrell May can't get away from Olakau'atu. Now there's a matchup. Fifth and last, 30 out from his own line. Madden keeps it low and flat straight down the middle, and it bounces into the chest of Faulolo. And Clayton brings it back. Good field position here to start for the Sea Eagles. Larrins, ahoy, mate. Is that Tongan horsepower he's got? Oh, he's a beast. Whatever it is that he's got. Set restart here for Manly on halfway. And Saab goes straight through. Some more poor defence in midfield. But he's brought down 40 metres out. Backing up there for some reason was Seyfarth. Seyfarth was probably still milling around after the set of 6 prior. Lucky he was back there, though. Or Saab was in open space. Paseka takes it up the middle, halfway through the set. This is great build for Manly. Fogarty in midfield. Steps back inside, bends the line. Fainu holds on for dear bloody life. Brooks wants it on the right. Cut out pass. Well, he tried to cut out Olakau'atu. And the big man just got in the way and it deflected forward. Lost ball. Tigers off the hook. Brooks went for the cutout pass. Forgot to tell Olakau'atu about it. And the big man got his hands in the way. You've got to put that down as a let-off for the Tigers. Because if that hits the chest of Garrick, that flick pass out the back for Saab, we saw it play out. Saab was unmarked and he would have been in the corner. Luai feeds. And Sonny Taruva takes the hit up from the scrum. Benji down on the sideline as always. Needs his full team back. That's what he needs. They're missing Adam Dewey so badly. Who'd have thought that we would ever say that about anybody? Jason Saab's on the right side. Yes, Chicken George. Luai looking to send it out to the left. Mason's up in the line and he's thumped in the tackle by that man Saab. Speak of the devil. Defending out on the right. May takes it up in the middle. Terrell May, that is. Told to go back to the mark and play it. 10 short of halfway on the fifth and last. Again, only 34 metres off the set as Madden puts the kick downfield. And it's an easy take for Hopewade at the back. He brings it out of the red zone. Manly back in possession. Martin, ahoy mate. Martin Kembia. I think maybe Tigers are going to win these games. Carl, thank you very much for the heart me over there on TikTok. Cheers, mate. As an early shift here from Manly, Garrick flicks it out to Saab and Saab's away. He's got too much pace for Lily. He steps Mason. Saab for the corner. They're in again. Jason Saab runs it around under the posts. It's an absolute schmozzling here. 10-0 kick to come. Down the left edge first, and Jason Saab says, give it to me. I can do it too. Beating 2 one-on-one tackles. Jason Saab, Lily's way too far in field. You can't give Jason Saab 10 metres down the sideline. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. This is looking nasty. Jason Saab. This is looking very, very tough. And that's tick number 2 off my multi as well. So that's both Manly players done. I need a second half comeback here. I need a second half comeback for the Tigers because I've only got 2 legs left on my multi and they're both Tigers players. Peter Clark, ahoy, mate. I love your show on YouTube, watching from the Philippines. Cheers, mate. Cheers. Salamat. I think that's correct. Ruben Garrick from right in front. to make it 12 points to nil. A simple conversion. And this is a perfect start for Manly. Unvaxxed champ, you need Lehigh to literally score next. NH Beach Bum, you got 2 towards the multi already, eh, mate? Cheers. Yes. Saab and Kohler both ticked off. Now I need the Tigers to get themselves into this game because it's all Tigers now. That's what we need now. Taruva and May. Taylor May, that is. 12 minutes gone, though. It's one-way traffic. It's all Manly. Saab takes the kickoff, and he's got Bullymore from the back fence. And a penalty straight from the kickoff. High contact. Terrell May was there. I don't think he's the one that gave it away, though. Oh, yes, he was. Terrell May. Shoulder to the head. Actually, he's lucky he's still on the field. I guess the crackdown's over. Latu Fainu as well was in high. They've got to remember Bullymore is not the tallest bloke. He's a good, solid, hard runner, and I can understand why they're playing him at prop. But he's not as tall as the other guys, so Manly fine touch just outside their own 20. Olakau'atu now goes straight up the middle. Oh, some more poor defense, and he just bumps off Seyfarth. Olakau'atu's up over halfway before he's dragged down. That's tackle 1. Olakau'atu has just Jonah Lomu, 3 blokes. Paseka now bends the line. 30 metres out. The Tigers are falling apart here. Fogarty out the back for Brooks. They shift left. Cut out pass hits the chest, and Hopoate's away down the left flank. And great tackle from Madden puts him down. A penalty goes to the Tigers. A pass off the ground from Hopoate. But it was looking dangerous down the edges again. All off the back of that charge from Olakau'atu. Seyfarth. Big, don't argue. And then Hopoate tried to put the stutter step on Jock Madden. But Madden went with him. Tigers find about 5 metres off the kick to touch. I'm not even kidding you. The penalty was given 10 metres out from the line. They found touch 15 metres out from their own line. Terrell May in midfield. Brings it outside the 20. But they're already a few tackles in now. 3 tackles in. Luai out the back for Mason. Chopped down by Ruben Garrick. 10 short of halfway. 2 tackles left. Madden heads across field. Slips. And he's wrapped up by Bullymore. 5th and last for the Tigers. Again, only 32 metres off this set. Luai sends the kick deep. Taken on the full at the back by Falolo. Thinks about offloading for Saab. And Saab says, no thanks, mate. You do it. I just scored a try, remember? A couple of sets ago. Saab now. Just testing this near edge. And why not? 4 line breaks already for the Manly Sea Eagles. 4 line breaks to 0. This early in the contest. That's got to be alarming. Jakey boy to Brooks. Short ball for Ben Trebojevic. And they're up over halfway again, Manly. Trebojevic bobbles the ball. He holds on. Docker Clay down the short side for Brooks. He's caught with the ball. 5th and last. 10 into the Tigers' territory. Back for Fogarty. Oh, he puts a high looping bomb. Mason's under it. Mason takes it well. He's on his knees, though. And he's trapped inside the 20. I think the referee just fell over as well. As the turf continues to get chopped up here. The Suncorp Stadium turf. It's going to look, yeah. It's going to look like a right mess by the time tomorrow comes around. And the Tigers spill the ball. Latu Fainu, as he gets up to go to play the ball, it spills out, and Manly will go straight back on the attack now. Set of 6, 30 metres out from the Tigers' line. Oh, I can only imagine how Benji Marshall feels right now as we've got time off. On report, one of the Tigers players, Patrick Herbert, a push in the back. You can get put on report for a push in the back these days. I mean, it is a penalisable offence, I understand, but we're really... Oh, Lehigh Hopoate's gone on report as well. Wonder what that was for, as Bullymore takes the first hit up from the scrum. Brooks sends it left for Kohler. 2-on-1 with Taruva. He puts Hopoate down the edge, and Lehigh Hopoate comes through for the unvaxxed champ. 16 points to nil, kick to come. This is a massacre. Lehigh Hopoate, they are just blitzing them on the edges. Left, right, it doesn't matter. Brooks sums it up nicely because he saw Patrick Herbert. Herbert jams in too early. Herbert showed his hands. He showed his hand, couldn't hold the poker face. And Taruva was on a hiding to nothing. Odd Poppet says, did they sort the pitch out after yesterday? I can only say no. We've already seen 17 minutes in. We've already seen two blokes go arse over tit, including the referee. So, yeah, I think not. Lehigh Hopoate comes through. I've already got my Manly players ticked off this multi. Yeah, David, good luck with my Tigers try scorers. I know, right? Hopefully they come good in the second half. Ruben Garrick, about 15 to the left of post. Puts it down the middle. Garrick. It is 18 points to nil. Manly, red hot. The Tigers are under strength, but still. Holy Fosball, huh? Holy Fosball. Oh, Benji Marshall on the sideline. What do we do here, Benji? What do we do here? Back underway. Bullymore again from the back fence. Loses the ball in contact. Here's their chance now. Pierce Paul. Oh, it's a penalty. An illegal steal. More than one in the tackle, and they've raked it out. Captain's challenge incoming. Oh, they need this, the Tigers. They need this. They've challenged the call of an illegal steal. They need this to go their way. Bradley Hayden, ahoy, mate. Oh, they might win this captain's challenge. Actually, there is no stripping motion. That ball just spills out. He's got his arm. Okay, so Latu Fainu, his arm is on top of the ball, but there is absolutely no stripping motion. He has got Bullymore's shoulder gripped. And this is surely a successful challenge here for the Tigers, and a critical one. Oh, challenge is inconclusive. What was inconclusive about that? What was possibly inconclusive about that? Latu Fainu had the shoulder gripped. He had hold of the bloke's shirt. There was no stripping action and the ball spilt out. I don't understand what's inconclusive about that. Manly fine touch, 10 short of halfway, and I think the Tigers just got the raw end of that one. The extreme raw end. As Zola Kuatu now takes it up over halfway. Trebojevic in midfield, at the back for Brooks. They shift left again until Faulolo steps back in field. 40 metres out from the line. The Tigers, a little bit of a dodgy call down the other end. Bullymore cops a high shot now from Fainu. And this one goes unnoticed, apparently, by everybody. Ben Trebojevic slips into contact. Fogarty on the 5th and last from 25 out. Crossfield kick, looking for Saab. And the big giraffe, Saab's up and takes it. Fights his way to the line. And he's tackled just centimetres short. Try-saving effort there from Jerome Luai and Terrell May. As soon as Saab took that ball in the air, I thought they were in again. The Tigers 3 tackles in and they're 15 out from their own line. Spinner Shark Pock, ahoy mates. Welcome along. 2 tackles left. The Tigers kick early. Madden with an aimless kick up the middle of the field. Saab will take it 10 short of halfway. They were on the back foot that entire set, but geez, what a shocker of a kick from Jock Madden. Garrick heads sideways in midfield, looking to link up. Nobody to pass to. He fends off Madden, but Pierce Paul's got him wrapped up. 10 short of the halfway line. Cricket Oz, ahoy mates. Hopperwade back into Tigers territory they go. Jack Thompson says, I wonder how Seabold feels watching Manly play so well under 4 and probably not very good. And then on the flip side of the coin, I wonder how, as a nice short ball puts Garrick into half a gap, 5th and last. I wonder how Flanagan feels watching St. George do even worse now that he's gone. Crossfield kick. The Tigers leave it. And it's an easy take for Kohler, but he's caught with the ball as soon as he comes down with it. That's a handover on the 20-metre line. As Tristan Hope looks to enter the fray here for the Tigers. All you need is May, Terrell May, I'm guessing, and you're cashing out. That sounds like a pretty good plan. Actually, I might do the same. I need Terrell May and Taruva. I might do the same if Terrell May gets across. Luai goes short here for Seyfarth, I believe it is. Oh, no, it's Ethan Roberts. My apologies. Terrell May now. Takes the 5th and last 40 metres out from Manly's line. And they get a late penalty here to the Tigers. May taps and goes straight up the middle. Gives the short ball for Hope. Tristan Hope's only just on the field. 15 metres out. Huge line up to the right. Madden for Mason, who steps back in field. And they can't utilise that overlap. 5 metres out. Hope dummies. And Jake Trebojevic takes him down a metre out. Halfway through the set. Madden out the back for Luai. Numbers left now. Terrell May onto Laulili for the corner. Laulili steps back in field. Steps inside Faulolo. And the Tigers get themselves on the board. Luke Laulili. The Tigers hit back. Stay hunky, ahoy, mate. Odd Poppet. Yes, doing all games tonight. Odd Poppet. Bite Journey Codes. Ahoy there from Sydney. Very nice. Rex Jean with you in PNG. Anthony, PDHJM. Support West Tigers. PNG. Welcome along, everybody. Basu Mari. Go Manly. Support you all the way from Papua New Guinea. Jose, is it? Jose, you still need another from Kohler in your multi. Very nice. Stay hunky. The Waratahs smashed the Drua on their home turf, 36-7. Well, that would have been expected, wouldn't it? Or are the Waratahs that bad these days? Luke Laulili, they went to the wrong edge. For my same game multi, I need them to go the other side of the field. Although Terrell May's over here on the left. So, yeah, they went one pass too many for me. Jock Madden with the conversion attempt. I still don't think I've updated Jock Madden's photo, the poor bugger. From about 15 to the left of the post, he sends it down the middle. I still don't have his photo up. Poor dude. 18 points to 6. They've hit back, though, the Tigers. A crucial try with 16 and a half minutes to go until the break. User-friendly, you just need May and Ben Trebojevic. Very nice. Tony Lowave. Tony Lowave or Tony Loave? Go Manly, PNG, stay with you. I'm thinking maybe Loave. Kickoff goes down to Taruva, and he gives it to Fanua Pole. Bringing it out to the 20-metre line. Madeline Stephen, ahoy there. Come on, Manly, with you all the way from PNG. Lots of support for Manly today from PNG as the Tigers go the early shift. May can't get away from Saab, but he does link back up with Ethan Roberts wrapping around. 30 metres out down this left edge. Luai goes into dummy half. The Tigers, suddenly they've got a little bit more confidence in the way they're running. Yes, Paul, 10 short of halfway. Halfway through the set. Hope goes out of dummy half. A set restart. Manly inside the 10, and they've got numbers left. Luai bends the line, and he's taken down 10 into Manly's territory. Staying down the short side. Taylor May steps back in field. 25 metres out, the Tigers building. Starting to believe. They're only down by 12 when you think about it. Luai goes out the back for Seyfarth. 20 metres out now in midfield. Through the hands right for Mason. He's tripped up by Brooks. Well read there by Brooksy. 15 metres out, 2 tackles left. Big Terrell May in midfield. Gets the bumpers up. Takes the line on. And Kobe Hetherington's got hold of him. Can't bring him to ground. Fifth and last. Madden wants it on the left. Luai, though, switches direction. He'll kick back to the right. A little grubber in behind the line. And Brooks will pick it up. And Brooks is taken back into the in-goal. Goal line dropout. Here come the Tigers. No dis this. Ahoy, mate. Michelle Hayes. Ahoy there. Can I say happy birthday too? Oh, God, it's not that same bloke, is it? Short restart. And it's taken by Saab right on the edge of the 10 metres. If that broke the plane, I tell you, it only broke it by a millimetre. That's all it needs to do, though. And a penalty now to Manly coming out of territory as Olakau'atu clears his nose. Big boogers went flying everywhere. Not clearing the ruck. Garrick with the tap and go. 10 short of halfway. Pressure on the neck there of Garrick. No call from the officials. Hetherington. Just short of halfway. 13 and a half remaining in this opening 40. Short side. Fogarty dummies. Almost slices through them. Fogarty takes it to the Tigers 40. The crash ball for Nathan Brown. Brooks steps off the left. Half a gap opens up. Fifth and last. 20 metres out. Fogarty kicking for Saab. Saab gets himself on the inside track. Bats it back. The ball's still alive. Olakau'atu fires it around the back and it's intercepted by the Tigers. Tristan Hope. Jack Thompson says, it still hurts to see Brooksy in Manly colours. Oh, Michelle Hayes. Can I do a shout out to Matthew Hayes, a.k.a. Max Hayes? That's your husband? Oh, wow. I know the name Max Hayes from the chat room. Happy birthday, Max. As the Tigers spill the ball on halfway, it's deemed to have gone backwards. No, the call comes in. Terrell May had stepped through and was in space. But the call came from the touch judge, and knock on there. The Tigers, much like we saw from Olakau'atu earlier, miscommunication about where the pass was headed. Yeah, that's crazy. I remember Max Hayes. Hey, if you're still around at halftime, we will play the birthday song. We'll play the birthday song and do a proper birthday shout-out. Scrum down here for Manly. Just inside the Tigers' half. Penrith, ahoy, mate. Do I know Edgardo Perez from YouTube? The name rings a bell, absolutely. Are you going to say that that's you? Brooks goes short for Ben Trebojevic. Carries a couple of players with him, an extra 5 metres. 30 metres out now. Brown for Fogarty. Luai jams in on him. 25 metres out, halfway through the set. Manly, as Brooks heads left. Up in the line is Faulolo, crunched in the tackle by Patrick Herbert. Big defence there from Herbert. Brown, straight up the middle, sets it up here for the 5th and last. 15 metres out. They come right for Fogarty. Olakau'atu, one-on-one with Luai. Luai gets him, and the pass is loose, picked up by Terrell May. Jerome Luai, one-on-one against Olakau'atu. He got down low, and he cut his legs out. Beautiful effort there from Jerome Luai. 10.5 to go until the break. Taruva, as the Tigers continue to just hang in there. Maxie Hayes, ahoy, mates. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Not a problem at all as Terrell May receives the offload. Madden will kick from inside the 40. He gets a nice angle on this. It's out. Batted back in field by Faulolo. It's loose on the ground. And then Faulolo cops a high shot. Madden, who chases through his own kick. Penalty to Manly. It was a great idea. It was great execution. Faulolo manages to tap the ball back in field. Saves the 40-20. And then Madden, chasing his own kick, was in way too high. Madden goes on report for that. Great effort from Clayton Faulolo. And it was good work from Madden as well, but yeah, he just got that a little wrong. Manly fine touch, still inside their own 20. 9 minutes to go until the halftime break. Narox says, go Luai, PNG Chiefs 2028. Jason D, ahoy, mate. Through the hands to the right. Garrick can't step away from May, who thumps him in the tackle of Jerome Luai. Luai's been doing very well defensively here this game. Olakau'atu taken on halfway on play 4. 6 again for Manly. Oh, late in the tackle count. Those are always backbreakers. Brown goes short. Nicely taken by Kobe Hetherington. 2 tackles down. Brooks in midfield for Ben Trebojevic. Out on the left edge. He's taken on the 20-metre line. Slow play the ball. Don't give away another set restart here, Tigers. Brooks infield for Brown. And Fogarty goes flat for Olakau'atu. It bends the line. Offloads for Faulolo at pace. And Clayton Faulolo, he might have done his hammy, but he scores the try. As soon as he went to ground, he clutches at his leg. Clayton Faulolo scores. Manly strike back. Some beautiful hands. And it was Olakau'atu with the flat ball. Bends the line, keeps the arms free. Fogarty with the beautiful ball. They shift right. Olakau'atu gets the big arms free, and Faulolo hits it at pace, supporting off his right shoulder. Try confirmed. Staunchy, ahoy mate. Up the mighty Manly. Still down in back play, Faulolo. It looks like his ankle. Getting some treatment. And, oh, the trainer, he just put up the X. That can't be good. I know that in the pro wrestling world, if you see the referee put up the X, that means he's done. We need some help out here. He's done. I don't know what that means coming from the Manly rugby league trainer. 6.5 minutes until the break. Ruben Garrick just to the right of the posts by about 5 meters. Should be a simple conversion. Oh, that's right. I forgot about Ruben Garrick being signed by the Roosters. Garrick puts it down the middle. Conversion successful. 24 points to 6. Manly, what a first half it's been. The Tigers with a little mini fight back. But Manly restoring order here. Kieran Foran, certainly not afraid to show emotion up in the coach's box. Have you noticed how coaches, they're either like really, Wayne Bennett level, like really, really reserved. Ivan Cleary, Wayne Bennett. As Manly go a shift straight from the kickoff, and there's space now out on the left edge. Popawade steps back in field. Manly passing the ball out to the edges from the kickoff. 6 line breaks to 1 in favour of the Seagulls as Nathan Brown takes it up the middle. Bosball is doing so good, says Lucas. Ben Trebojevic can't get on the outside of Pierce Paul. 2 tackles left. They stay short side. Brooks, dummies. And again, Pierce Paul makes the tackle. KPP getting through the work. 5th and last, Fogarty with a high looping bomb. Mason backing up for it. Takes it on his goal line. And Heath Mason runs it up the middle to the 20. So we've got to remember that the Tigers have got quite a few players out. Let's not forget. Jareen Buller, Api Coruscant. There are more. So, yeah, they're certainly not a full-strength unit at the moment. Adam Dewey, of course, as Ben Trebojevic swings down Jock Madden. 30 out from their own line here, the Tigers on play 4. Terrell May rocked back in the tackle by Jake Trebojevic. 5th and last from inside the 40 again. Madden puts the kick down, but this one way too far in field, and it sits up for Faulolo. That ankle seems to be absolutely fine now for Clayton Faulolo. Reed Nichols says, go Warriors tomorrow. The sub takes on Taylor May. Brings it out to the 40. Olakau'atu goes again. Gets the bumpers up on Pole. 10 short of halfway. 4 minutes to go until the break. As Brown charges onto it. He's always so full of aggressive running, Nathan Brown. Brooks for Faulolo. Fights off Jock Madden, but Madden clings onto him. Brings him to ground 5th and last. 30 metres out over on that left edge. Brooks with the kick. Brooksy sends it high. Mason comes forward for it. Mason takes it well. In the face of Jason Saab. That was an important take. Now, La Lily driven back towards his own goal line, 10 metres out. Roberts, just short of the 20. Jason D says they struggle without Appy. That's right. I don't think I mentioned Coruscant either, did I? I said, oh, maybe I did. I said, no Buller, no Coruscant, no Dewey. Definitely down on some troops. Madden from inside the 40 again, only 27 metres off that set. And it's taken to the back by Faulolo, who gets the bumpers up and returns it 35 metres out. 3 minutes until the halftime break. I think that they'll be pretty content with their first half efforts here, Manly. As Lehigh Hopewade fights away from a couple of tackles. Offloads for Jake. And no, he's been held, so it's a penalty going to the Tigers. Well, this could be crucial. I think what happened there was Jake Trbojevic, who would have still been retreating from the kick, was probably in front of the play the ball, therefore out of play. Tigers fine touch, 20 metres out. Herbert taps and goes, runs into a brick wall. 2 minutes until the break. This is an important opportunity that's just been presented to the Tigers as Royce Hunt, 10 metres out in midfield. Big Roycey. They stay left. Madden out the back for Luai, who switches direction, fires it back in field for May. Terrell May, that is, bends away from Brown, tries to duck under the tackle of Burbo. Halfway through the set now, the Tigers. 6 again. Never mind that. Madden for Luai. Cut out ball. Out to Laulili on the left edge. Steps inside Saab, but he's dragged down from behind by Fogarty. That's play 1. The Tigers look like they'll finish the half on top. Or in possession, at least. 10 metres out in midfield. Hope sends it to the right. Short ball from Madden to May. Still 10 metres out. They bring it back left. Madden for Luai. Grubbers in behind the line. Looking for Taylor May. Saab bats it dead. It'll be a goal line dropout. Taylor May was on there. That would have been 3 off the multi going into halftime. Urix lad, ahoy, mate. What are my thoughts on Taruva scoring this game? Well, I hope so, because I put him in my multi. He's not seeing a lot of the ball in opportunity at the moment, though, must be said. As Manly go high and short with the restart again. It's batted back by Mason for Luai, and the Tigers have it. Luai gives it to Royce Hunt. 30 seconds until the break. Hunt breaks through. Roycey Hunt, no support running with him. He's 10 metres out. Penalty to the Tigers. They tap and go. Straight up the middle goes Tristan Hope. 14 seconds left. 5 metres out in front of the post. Terrell May goes into dummy half. They're up quickly on Mason. Spills the ball free. And Ben Trbojevic is away. But we've got a whistle in back play. Manly were offside. And I suspect the Tigers might just take the 2 here going into halftime. The halftime siren sounds. And they will probably have a crack here at the 2 points. Given that time's up on the clock. Send it into halftime at 24 points to 8. Seems like a no-brainer, and that's exactly what they're doing. Pacific Facts says Manly 51 plus. Odd Poppet, pardon my language, but why has no one been teddied yet today? Normally Teddy has made an appearance at least once in the first. Jock Madden. He's about 5 metres to the right of the post. Should put this one through pretty easily. To make it 24 points to 8 at the halftime break. Madden puts it through. A penalty goal right on halftime. 24 points to 8 at the break. Mac, 333. You got 2 out of 4 of your multi at halftime. Oh, same here, mate. Who do you need? I still need Sonny Taruva and Taylor May. That's what I need. I need a big second half here from the Tigers. Noah Kalpa. Go, 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 Tigers. Watching all the way from PNG. Very nice, very nice. Halftime here. 24 points to 8. Yes, indeed. We've got quite a few games coming up. Roosters versus the Cowboys, and then the Parramatta Eels versus the Melbourne Storm later on this evening. Melbourne, another must-win game for them. Let's face it, they're all must-win games now for Melbourne, for the most part. They can afford to drop a couple, of course. But, yeah, they want to keep winning, obviously. All right, Waste of Water Sports crew, half-time. 24 points to 8, Manly. They'll be very satisfied with that first half display. Can they keep it up in the second? Defunk, you need Taruva as well. There we go. Sonny Taruva needs a big second half because there's quite a few people relying on him. And we'll be back to see if he comes through for us in the second 40. Tigers with a fight back that they need to accomplish. Can they do it? We'll find out shortly.
Sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play, but it's the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. Whoa, 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 ahoy, whoa, whoa, whoa. Scrums and tries, they're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and Teddy Pants less. From the kickoff to the final whistles blow, we'll take the two and then we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest with a laugh and a cheer. We lay down our bets, no serious analysis, no expert critique, just a bunch of mates sharing plenty of drinks. Sideline jokes and post-match tales, all the big goofs and epic fails. We're not so serious and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our steins. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. So come along and join our sporty crew, where the banter's always fresh and the laughs are true. Wasted world of sports, here's to more cheers. We'll see you on the pitch and drink some beer.
Waste of Water Sports crew, halftime here, 24 points to 8 in favour of Manly. What a performance it was for them to start the half. And then they dropped off a little bit. The Tigers, there is a small glimmer of hope. Well, I wouldn't say it's small. 16 points in the modern game is almost nothing, really. I mean, if you went to halftime 16 points down, say 2-3 years ago, that would be a pretty big bridge to close off or to catch up on. But in the modern game, typically it either goes two ways. The team fights back, and they fight back pretty easily, or the team in the lead goes on with it, and we end up with an absolute belting. Jason D, you missed the Silvertails and Fibro's era. Such history between these two clubs, or three clubs as it is. Hoping for an entertaining second half. What can Benji do? Well, Benji probably can't really do too much other than fire his troops up. It's hard to do from the sideline. I want Benji, because Benji is... I reckon Benji could still go. Maybe not a full 80 minutes at NRL level. Well, actually, definitely not a full 80 minutes at NRL level. But I just wonder, some of these blokes could still get through a certain period of play. I just wonder if sometimes they're on the sideline and just go, oh. If they see something that they came up with, an idea that they had, the team on the field doesn't quite pull off, do they just sit there on the sideline and go, oh, God, got to resist the urge to run out there? Roosters Cowboys coming up, as well as the Eels versus the Storm as Magic Round continues. But we've got a full half of footy to get through in this one yet. 24 points to 8 at the halftime break. Can the Tigers fight back? We're kind of hoping so, because I've got 4 legs in my SGM. 2 legs were down nice and early. Saab and Kohler. I just need the Tigers players now. Taruva and May. So we're hoping for a big second half here from the Tigers. Lucas, you don't know why the Tigers went for a penalty kick. Well, time was up, so... Time was up. Take the 2. A guaranteed 2 points, or the alternative would have been to tap and put on a set play or put a high ball up. Guaranteed 2 points, or probably less than 50-50 chance of, you put a high ball up. High ball's 50-50. Put it through the hands, maybe 30-70. Staunchy 77. Kai Pearce-Paul's been quiet. He has. You know what? Kai Pearce-Paul, ever since I talked him up on one of the streams, I put Pearce-Paul in my same game multi and talked him up. And what a great signing he was for the Tigers. And he's been in beast mode and rah. Bloke's sucked ever since. Well, I shouldn't say sucked. He's just quiet. It's not like he's doing anything particularly wrong. He's just also not making himself stand out anymore. Ahoy there, Moni and Sabuan. Just joining in. Nice. Nice to see you again. NH Beach Bum. This is not as bad as Northampton clobbering Bath 61-14 at the half. Oh, wow. In Friday's Gallagher Premiership match. So at least there's that for the Tigers. What did the full-time score end up being? At 61-14, though, at the break, they probably didn't go on with it too much after the break. I mean, if you go into halftime 61 points to 14, you kind of know the job's done, don't you? So you probably clock out a little bit. I reckon maybe they got into the 70s. Oh, okay, no, they went on with it. They went on with it well and truly. Final score was 94-33. Wow. I thought that they might have clocked off a little bit being that far up at the break. Oh, Jason D, probably hard to make a decent impact without a proper number 9. That's it. The Tigers, we must remember about the Tigers. Injury depleted at the moment. No Jareem Buller. Heath Mason's an able replacement, but he's not Doreen Buller. So, yeah, Buller's a big out. And, of course, Appy Coruscant is probably the biggest out of all of them. And Adam Dewey's probably been one of, if not the best player for the Tigers this season. So to have him out, Jock Madden. Jock's had the one really good game when he was filling in for Jerome Luai. And he had that combination with Dewey, but Dewey's the missing ingredient there. Jock Madden hasn't had the same impact when combining with Luai. Yeah, so there's some injuries still for the Tigers. I reckon that their season gets back on track once they're back to a full complement. That's my prediction. I think they'll struggle until all the troops are back on deck. NH Beach Bum says then Ellis Genge went to fight. Of course he did. Ellis Genge went to fight young buck Harry Pollock. Borthwick must be losing it with all the English national team blokes kicking it off with Potter in every club match. I did curse him staunchy. I am to blame for Pierce Paul having a lean couple of weeks. That's my bad. A ship can't sail properly without a full complement, says Odd Poppet. That's exactly it. That's exactly right. Still half time here, of course. 24 points to 8. Manly. I like to do the sunscreen comparison. Because there's all different types of sunscreen, right? Different what is it? It's SPH or something it's called. It's like SPF, sun protection factor is probably what that means. Everything's got a different value. There's stronger ones and there's weaker ones. It's all still sunscreen at the end of the day. These are all still footy teams at the end of the day. A full strength side has a higher SPF. A team that's injury depleted has a lower SPF, but they're all still footy teams. They all still do the job, just not as effectively. Anyway, that's the one that I like to bring out every now and then. Anyways, second half about to get underway. Ola Kawatu leading the way for Manly in that first half. The best sunscreen is hiding in the pub, to be honest, says NH Beach Bum. There you go. Wayne Forzo. Oh! Wayne Forzo, ahoy, mate. Nice to see you there. We forgot to do the halftime birthday song for Max Hayes. Oh, bummer. I feel bad now. Completely forgot. Until now, when it's too late. Because the referee's blown the whistle and the second half is off and running. Tigers will get first use of it, running left to right here in the second 40. And it's Royce Hunt from the back fence to start this one off. Tigers inside their own 20. Pierce Paul gets the offload back for Hope. And Hope brings it outside the red zone for the Tigers. They've started this second half at rapid pace. Patrick Herbert into the line. Can they strike first? 10 short of halfway. Halfway through the set. Terrell May, dummies. And he's taken by Jake Trebojevic and Simpkins on the field there, it looks like. Luai, inside ball for Bole. Spins out of one. He's brought to ground just short of the halfway line. Fifth and last for the Tigers. Madden kicks for the corner. Taken by Faulolo at the back. And Clayton brings it outside the 20. Gets the bumpers up on Luai. 25 out from their own line. The Seagulls will start this set. Jason D says the Tigers need to concentrate on the attack. If you're not at the right end of the field, you can't win Benji ball. Benji ball is missing. Olakau'atu up towards halfway. Halfway through the set, this is good field position. Hopewade with good leg drive. Oh, he's stronger than he seems, Lehigh Hopewade. He'd be so deceiving. Simpkin goes right for Fogarty. Cut out pass for Garrick. Forces Laulili to jam in, but Laulili makes the hit. Fifth and last, 30 metres out. Brooks puts the kick up. Saab chasing through, wins the battle in the air again, Saab. But he's tackled over the sideline, and that will be a handover for the Tigers. Two minutes in here to the second half. And that was well done by Heath Mason. He knew he had no hope of out-jumping Jason Saab, so just waited for him to come down. Let him have the ball, wait for him to come down. They've spilt the ball here, the Tigers, and Saab's away. Saab steps back in field, and he's brought down by Jerome Luai, a metre out from the line. DJ Shaq, ahoy, buddy. Zero tackle, Fogarty to Brooks in midfield. Ben Trebojevic now back at the 20, and Pierce Paul races up and shuts it down. Nathan Brown, 15 metres out. Fogarty steps back in field, links up with Hetherington, who bends the line. They're building again here, the Sea Eagles. Brooks switches direction, back for Brown in midfield. Stands in the tackle, Brown, and he's chopped down by Tristan Hope, the third man in. Two tackles left. Brooks goes short for Olakau'atu. Olakau'atu steps back in field, reaches out with the left arm and plants it down. Holy moly. Olakau'atu. Jason, ahoy, mate. Holy moly, Olakau'atu gets the go-go gadget arms out. And Manly extend their lead. DJ Shaq, Kieran Foran. Did Kieran Foran use cognitive behaviour therapy to get the Sea Eagles out of their shells? Ever since he took over as interim coach, looks like a completely different team. Exactly. They looked like wooden spooners, and he's turned them into top four club. NRL Trading Legacy, ahoy, mate. Over there on the TikTok, Olakau'atu scores. Manly extend their lead. Oh, this multi that went into half-time with two legs down. All Manly players ticked off. Is not looking so good as the Tigers continue to fall off the pace. Odd Poppet says today is starting to look like yesterday, looking like a magic weekend for all the teams I wanted to lose. Ruben Garrick, 5 metres to the right of the posts. Puts it down the middle again. Ruben Garrick, 30 points to 8. Manly, well and truly on top. Yeah, I reckon I'm about 2%. The 2% club. Rectub 91. I can't see what that emoji is. I'm sorry. Hang on. Let me bring it closer to my face. I still can't see what it is. Oh, God. My bad. Tigers with the restart. Brooks gets himself under it on the goal line, and Jake Trebojevic with the hit up. Gerbo, 10 metres out. I know what that one is, Defunct. That's the Goofy custom emoji for channel members only on the YouTube. Lehigh Hopewade. 7 line breaks to 1 in favour of Manly. I mean, that's the difference in this game. Defence. The D from the Tigers has been non-existent. The Tigers don't have the D. Simpkin goes down that right edge, and Olakau'atu bending the line again. Up on halfway, big holy moly Olakau'atu. Fifth and last. Manly put the high ball up, and it's an easy take at the back for Heath Mason. And Mason brings it outside the 20. Slips into the contact there, Mason. Luai into dummy half. And Lau Lily gets another 10 metres. Albino Panther, you don't understand why DCE signed with the Roosters. Can someone please explain? To win premierships, why couldn't he win a premiership with Manly? Well, in fairness, he probably didn't see a future with Anthony Seibold. Because you got to remember, DCE left the club well before any coaching movement happened, so he probably thought to himself, I better bugger off out of here. Time's running out for me. He might be sitting over at the Roosters. And look, the Roosters are going very well themselves. Let's not forget. Roosters will very likely be in the grand final against the Panthers this year. So it's not like the Roosters aren't traveling along nicely. But he might be sitting over there going, geez, I could have stayed if I knew that they were going to get rid of the coach. You know what I mean? We have absolutely no idea what would have been going through his head as Mason almost slips through the line. Fifth and last, back it goes for Madden to put the high ball up. Faulolo comes forward for it. 20 metres out from their own line, Manly back in possession. 30 points to 8 in favour of Manly. 7 minutes into the second half. Saab will go to ground 30 metres out. It's been all about defence, really, this game, or lack thereof for the Tigers. That's been the difference. Down the short side, Ben Trbojevic flung to ground aggressively by Jock Madden. Almost at halfway, Nathan Brown winds up. Goes into beast mode and takes it into the Tigers' half. Fifth and last for Fogarty. Skews this one off the side of the boot slightly, but it's contestable on the 20-metre line. What a take. What a take for the Tigers. I think it was Lau Lily over there. Adrian Wood says, are the Seagulls walking off the mark like Melbourne did? And they need to hold the ball and stop the penalties. The Tigers. Back into midfield now. Roberts looks to get the arms free. Can't do it. Spills the ball. Well, that is not cleaning up the errors at all. As Roberts drops it, Manly will get the ball back inside the Tigers' half. That is the complete opposite of cleaning up the drop ball. Manly scrum 40 metres out from the Tigers' line over there on the right edge. Dear, oh dear. It's just not happening today for the Tigers. Quick hands from Faulolo. And Blake Wilson standing out here on the left edge. Is well wrapped up. The pass went a little behind him. He had to reach back for it. Zero tackle, though, for Manly. It must have been a touch. A touch from the Tigers. Hence why the zero tackle. Hetherington, or Brown rather, drops it off to Hetherington. 30 metres out in midfield. Manly building again. Brooks steps back in field. Beats one. Beats the second, Brooks, but he's heading sideways. Now the drop off of Fogarty, who heads sideways the opposite direction. And it's lost by Tolu Kola. Knocked backwards. Oh my God, the referee's lost his ever-loving mind. Knocked back, he says. Play on here for Manly. That's the worst call I've ever seen. And let's face it, we've seen a lot of them this year. Halfway through the set, Fogarty goes flat to Olakau'atu. Very flat. 2 tackles left. Simpkin. Another flat ball there to Jakey Boy in front of the posts. Fifth and last, a metre out. Simpkin grubbers in behind the line and hits the post. Ricochets back for Piers Paul. And KPP, a metre out from his own line, saves the day there for the Tigers. NH Beach Bum says the ref has bet against my multi. Well, wouldn't be for the first time as Taruva goes straight up the middle, beats a couple of tackles. And he's brought down by Nathan Brown just short of halfway. Madden now steps in field. Jake Trebojevic wraps him up. Fifth and last for the Tigers on halfway. Luai off the left boot, puts it high. Faulolo's under it. And Clayton Faulolo now chopped down by Pierce Paul. No, he gets up and goes again, Faulolo. Second phase play. Faulolo outside the 20. Brought to ground. 25 metres out. Wilson held up by Terrell May. Paseka bends the line. Big run from Paseka back into the Tigers half. 3 tackles left and Nathan Brown charging onto it. 40 metres out from the line, 2 tackles left. Manly on the front foot again. Fogarty shows it inside. Targets Jerome Luai, who's been very solid defensively tonight. Fifth and last, 62 metres gained. Brooks from 30 out. Kicks high, looking for Saab. It'll land about 15 metres out. Saab bats it back. Terrell May pops it up for Taylor, and Taylor May's in space. Ola Kawatu slides across. Scrambling defence from Big Holy Moly. The Tigers 30 out from their own line. BCT, ahoy mate. You just need Ben, May and Ruben. 28 minutes to go, so we've still got plenty of try-scoring opportunities. As the Tigers go, an early shift out to the right edge. Herbert gets the left arm up on Tolu Kola, but Kola brings him to ground. On halfway, Luai into midfield. The double pump from Madden creates some space on the left, but Fogarty shuts it down. Fifth and last, Madden down the left edge, puts the high ball up. Faulolo's under it, and an easy take for him on the 10. A loose pass across to Brooks, who reels it in. Brooks now for Wilson, who surrenders into the tackle of Taruva. Chicken George, Wasted World of Sports, is live each and every weekend on YouTube, on Twitch, and on TikTok. And we used to be on Facebook until Facebook banned us. Well, Facebook banned me for whatever reason. And the Wasted World of Sports channel got cut as a consequence of me getting banned for whatever reason. Ola Kawatu with the kick pass out wide to the left edge. Ben Trebojevic angling back into the middle. Nathan Brown again charges onto it. Sends it out to the right for Ola Kawatu. 3-on-2 here for Manly. But the Tigers slide across and Ruben Garrick is shut down. 30 metres out from the line, fifth and last. Fogarty puts the high ball up. Mason comes forward for it. Saab takes it though. Pops the pass in field. Intercepted by the Tigers. And Latu Fainu got himself in between the man and the ball. Just like you're taught to do as a junior. And he comes away with it. Still don't know what I did, by the way. I'll never know. Was a wild weekend, that one, though. Luai steps away from Simpkin. Fends away from Brown. Luai on halfway. Taken by Paseka. Throws it back for Madden. And we've got a whistle. We've got... Why do we have a whistle? What? Why have we got a referee's whistle? He's called a knock on there against Jerome Luai, I think. I'm assuming I'm not the only one confused about some of these calls. Some of the refereeing today has been... I have no idea what just happened. I'm gathering he called that a knock on against Luai, who was facing his own goal line. Therefore, surely that was backwards. He must have deemed it a loose carry because loose carry, it doesn't matter really. Cut out pass now for Wilson. Steps back inside Taruva, but he's caught by Patrick Herbert. "25 minutes left. And it's one-way traffic at the moment. All in favour of Manly. But at least if Manly win, I'll be still sitting on a perfect round. Cut-out pass from Falola to Saab. And Saab will race in untouched. Jason Saab gets his second. 34 points to 8. It's an annihilation. Manly well and truly on top. Beautiful ball there from Clayton Fa'alolo. And the poor old Tigers, they can't win a trick. That is off the back of that call on halfway. A knock on against Jerome Luai. Now, in fairness, Jerome Luai is not a player afraid to show his emotion. And so he didn't really blow up about the call. He didn't really seem to object to it all that much, so I don't know. I can't really hear the TV, so because I'm calling the game myself, I can't really hear, so I don't know what the call was. But whatever the call was, Luai didn't object to it too much, and off the ensuing set of 6, Manly have just cruised over for another try. Jason Saab on that right edge. Absolutely dismantling them on the edges. Left, right, doesn't matter. There's space everywhere on the edge for Manly. Ruben Garrick from the sideline. His toughest kick of the night. Starts it out to the right. It stays out to the right. He can't bring it back around. 34 points to 8. Lehigh Hopewade passes his HIA. So he will be allowed back on. Good news there for Manly. Like they needed any more good news tonight. 34 points to 6 and still 23 minutes to play. Oh, they could get 50. They could get 50 here. Madden with the restart. And Nathan Brown from the back fence. Hit hard by Terrell May. I don't know if there were too many arms in that tackle. No call from the referee, though. Captain Redbeard, ahoy, mate. I don't get why people have been complaining about high-score rugby league game looking bad for the sport. I don't get why people have been complaining about a high-score rugby league game looking bad for the sport. I'd rather a close game than a blowout any day. Urix Lad, ahoy, mate. Lazar, ahoy. Brown with a beautiful short ball. Fogarty chips over the top. Brooks leading the chase, but out of nowhere comes Jock Madden to bat it dead. Yeah, high-scoring, close game. Absolutely. We want to see more tries. But absolutely, we want to see more tries evenly contested. I think I finally unlocked a process. You could probably see the gears ticking over inside my mind. Peter Bosch, thank you very much for the super chat, my friend. Cheers. Fogarty puts the kick through. It sits up a metre out from the try line. Brooks goes shoulder to shoulder with Madden, and Madden bats it dead. No try, obviously. I think we were just seeing who had the last touch. And the last touch... Well, Brooks got a touch on it, so they're going to come out for Tigers ball. Hey, a call has gone the Tigers' way. No! No, it's not. It's going to be 10 minutes in the bin for Heath Mason. I thought that there was finally a call going the Tigers' way. But Heath Mason has stuck his right arm out and tackled Jamal Fogarty, preventing him from chasing through his own kick. I thought the referee was calling them out to the 20 because there must have been a touch and it was going to be Tigers' ball. No, he was calling them out to say, Heath Mason, penalty, have 10 in the bin, mate. Manly will go back on the attack. Oh, that's hilarious. Manly tap and go. Paseka. A metre short from the line. Simpkin. The crash ball for Olakau'atu. Just centimetres short now, Manly. Fogarty bringing it back to the left. Brown in midfield for Brooks. Goes flat for Burbo. And Ben Trebojevic, 10 metres out. Goes to ground on play 3. Brooks to Brown. The double pump out the back for Fogarty. That was slick. 10 metres out, 2 tackles left. They do have the one-man advantage, of course. Heath Mason, 10 in the bin. A 6 again, late in the tackle count. Oh, painful, painful, painful. Simpkin to Paseka on the crash ball. Paseka's over the line. Does he get it to ground? Yes, he does. Taniela Paseka. 38 points to 8. Oh, dear. The Tigers with no answers. But in fairness, I don't think they even know what the question is with some of the calls. Taniela Paseka. Head down, ass up. Charges over the line, straight through Ethan Roberts. Hey, Ted. Ahoy, mate. Welcome along. Jack Thompson says, yep, that's me for the day. I'll go back to work and try to remember why I've stuck with the Tigers in my tips. Have a good one, mate. Cheers. Cheers, Jack. Thanks for swinging by and hanging out. Hopefully hanging out here on the channel has made it at least a little more enjoyable. As Ruben Garrick from right in front pops it over. 40 points to 8. 50 as well and truly on the cards. There's still 19 and a half minutes to go. Claudio, Dimitri, ahoy, mate. Been a West Tigers, Balmain Tigers supporter, but enough is enough. The pain. I'm used to it by now. Hey, Sharks supporter Claudio, I completely understand. Although the Sharks got a good win this weekend, they're so up and down. Yeah, completely understand the pain. Adrian Wood says, Tigers definitely getting shafted by the refs the last few games. They were going too good. As the Tigers get us back underway, there's been some very questionable calls tonight, that's for sure. Very questionable. Manly from the kickoff now. Paseka, the try scorer, brings it outside the 20. 40 points to 8 still. About 8 minutes or so, probably 7 or 8 minutes still to navigate with Mason in the sin bin. Brown, hands now out to the right. Olakau'atu goes straight through. Fends away from Luai. The referee takes a tumble. He army rolls and gets back to his feet, the referee. 20 metres out from the line. Simpkin goes short side for Faulolo. Cut out pass for Saab. Jason Saab gets a hat trick. Runs it around beside the posts. 44 points to 8. Kick to come. That's 3 for Saab. Oh, Olakau'atu limping after that break. Olakau'atu, State of Origin, New South Wales Blues bound. And he is hobbling in back play after setting up this try. Oh, the Blues cannot afford any more injuries. Olakau'atu winding up. Jerome Luai from behind gets pushed away. And it's Sonny Taruva who comes across. And Taruva just throws himself in front of Olakau'atu. Uses himself as a human speed bump. $44 points to 8 with the kick to come. Dear, oh dear. Tigers have been neutered, says Odd Poppet. Manly are going to snowball now. Ruben Garrick from just to the right of the post. He should put this one through. Garrick converts. 46 points to 8. One-way traffic. Olakau'atu seems all right in back play. That's good news for the Blues. And Manly. Wow. Captain Redbeard says next season they should make a rule that a team can be like, yeah, we're done. That's enough. Thanks. See you next week. Who would do that, though? A mercy rule. Who would accept it, though? Because it would make you look so weak. Even if you end up getting belted by 30 more points by not accepting it. Surely nobody would actually say, yes, we accept the mercy rule. Tigers go short with the kickoff. You'd be disappointed if they did, really, wouldn't you? The Tigers win the short restart. Can they show some ticker at the end of this game? Roberts taken down. 25 metres out on play 3. Luai into dummy half. Seyfarth out the back for Madden. Huge cutout pass right for Herbert. Herbert's got space if he steps back in field, but he tries to get on the outside of Brooks. Madden goes out the back for Fainu. Fifth and last now, 15 metres out. They go left for Madden. Inside for Luai. Switches direction back to the right. Terrell May's got the ball. It's fifth and last. Taruva spills it and Brooks picks it up. And that sums it up for the Tigers, really. Completely clueless there on the fifth and last. Sluggerama says, shame. I was hoping Tigers had turned a corner. They started well last year as well, but then fell away. Seemed to be following the same pattern. Yeah, well, we've got to remember some key outs in the spine for the Tigers. Now, any team that loses 3/4 of their spine. Hang on, is it 3? Yeah. Oh, it sobs away down the right again. Kicks back in field for Garrick. Garrick gets the bounce. Taruva brings him down from behind. Garrick fires the pass in field, and Terrell May dives on it for the Tigers. They were away again there, Manly. Somehow they've butchered it. 15 minutes to go. They've somehow butchered it there. But, yeah, any team who's missing 3 out of their 4 spine members, you've got to remember that. Like, let's be realistic about what's happening with the Tigers right now. As the flick pass from Pierce Paul out to Herbert is lost. And Manly will get the ball back here. 40 metres out from the Tigers' try line. So there's no Jareem Buller. There's no Api Coruscant. There's no Adam Dewey. I mean, that is 3/4 of the spine out injured at the moment or suspended. Captain's challenge. So, I mean, just think, would Manly still be playing this well without Jamal Fogarty, Jake Simpkin, and, well, they are without Tommy Turbo, but you understand what I'm trying to say, though. Would the Panthers still be flying high at the top of the table without Nathan Cleary, Mitch Kenny, and Dylan Edwards? 3 of your 4 spine members out. You know, you've got to take that into account when I think the Tigers season gets back on track when those guys come back. But we'll see. Challenge unsuccessful. Manly, 40 metres out from the line. Fogarty heads across field, drops it off for Bullymore. 14 and a half minutes remaining. Brooks heads to the left edge, goes short for Kohler. 25 metres out now. Manly. 2 minutes left in the bin for Mason. Brooks to Fogarty, who spills it. Luai picks it up and gives the ball to Roberts. Tigers, what a let-off. Here's Paul angling back infield. Brooks wraps him up. 0 tackle. Can the Tigers get some consolation points? Come on, Terrell May. Come on, Sonny Taruva. Captain Redbeard says Cowboys move up on the ladder without even trying. As now, Terrell May goes left. Links up with Lily. Garrick and Saab hold him up and drive him to the sideline. He fires the no-looker infield. And it's still there for the Tigers. Terrell May out the back for Seyfarth. And Seyfarth loses it. It's picked up by Tolu Kola. They've got the dropsies. Olakau'atu now into the line. Beats one again. Olakau'atu brought down from behind. The great legs tackle by Luai. Simpkin from dummy half for Brown. Bullymore. Great tackle around the legs. Set restart though. Simpkin takes them on from dummy half. Luai can't make the tackle. Faulolo wraps around to the right. Pops it over the top for Garrick. Ruben Garrick gets the bounce, but it's a forward pass. Push and shove back on the 30-metre line as tensions boil over from another Manly break, but forward pass out there to Garrick. Oh, Pierce Paul. Pierce Paul late and drops the shoulder into Nathan Brown. And of course, Nathan Brown took offense. Some push and shove in back play. Looks like they're sticking with the scrum call for the forward part of the knock on. 10 metres out from their own line here. Tigers will have possession. Neutraliser, ahoy, mate. You tipped Manly for this game, as did I, my friend, as did I. 12 and a half minutes to play. Mason ready to come back onto the field. Tigers about to be back to a full complement. And Gerald Skelton on the field. They're stuck inside their own 20. A loose pass into midfield. Sits up for Seyfarth. Steps inside Paseka, but he's brought down by Brown. Madden out the back for Luai. Short ball is well handled there by Roberts. Flicks it in field for Madden. And they're up over halfway. Some slick hands there from the Tigers. Terrell May now targets Paseka. Offloads back for Fainu. Mason back on the field. Fresh legs. 20 metres out now. 5th and last. Madden. Crossfield kick here. Looking for Skelton. Skelton wins it in the air. And he's met by Hopawade and Brooks as soon as he hits the deck. A handover. 11 and a half minutes to go. Manly back in possession. So Gerald Skelton's on the field and he's playing right wing. So who's gone off? Sonny Taruva must have gone off. Well, that sucks. I don't think we're going to see a miracle multi-hit in this one. Fogarty sends it right for Olakau'atu. Space for Saab again. Down that right edge. Kicks in field for Bullymore. Taruva races back. He is still out there. but it goes over the dead ball line. 7 tackle set here. Oh, Saab, he kicked it too early. He kicked it too early, and he didn't get the direction on it. The kick needed to go infield, and a little bit later. Jabati, 136. Luai, May, and Taruva, all ex-Panthers, wanted to be somebody away from the Panthers. Same with Burton and Crichton at Bulldogs. We wished they stayed back and helped maintain the dynasty, but they opted out. Offload here for Fainu to Mason. Tigers up towards halfway. Claudio Dimitri, you followed Balmain since... Oh, Timmy Brasher. What a legend. And Gary Jack, right? Gary Jack, what a player. Luai goes short for May, who's brought to ground. 10 inside Manly's half. Terrell May this time stands in the 3-man tackle. Olakau'atu eventually chops him down. Halfway through the set, a set restart for the Tigers. Luai goes short for Roberts. 15 metres out. Seyfarth at first receiver. Brings it to within 10. And a penalty to the Tigers. Flankers in Paris. Ahoy, mate. Bradman Best has been ruled out of tomorrow's game, out for 3 weeks. Therefore, another potential New South Wales Blue unavailable for Origin. I don't think he was getting picked anyway, to be honest. He might have been in the squad. But, yeah, I don't think he was getting picked anyway, to be fair. As Madden, dummies left, comes back in field. Half a gap opens up, brought down by Burbo. 5 metres out, just to the right of the post here, the Tigers. Luai wants it left. Out the back for Taruva. And Taruva offloads for May. May fends away from Garrick. A no-look pass out the back. It's lost by Manly. And Taylor May's hurt. Taylor May is very hurt. Taylor May favouring his shoulder. He put the right arm out and fended off Ruben Garrick and then just dropped. And he is not moving his right arm. After that fend, it seemed fairly innocuous. Taylor May's night could be done. He could be done for a couple of weeks at least. He can't move that right arm. No, all he did was put the right arm out to fend. He went for the push-off, and he is in a world of hurt. He's leaving the field. Taylor May is leaving the field with the trainer. He cannot move that right arm. 8 minutes to go. Taylor May is broken. Tigers have the scrum in midfield. 10 metres out. Madden. Oh, Brooks is up quickly and flattens him. Hope goes short side for Mason. Dummy steps in and away, and Faulolo goes with him. A metre short here on this right edge. Hope fires it over into midfield for Madden. Inside ball for Seyfarth. Seyfarth looks to offload. Brooks gets in the way. Bats it back for Manly, and Docker Clay picks it up. Manly with the intercept. 7.5 minutes to go. And the Tigers not looking like they're going to get any consolation points. Taylor May still favouring that right arm. Leaves the field. Taylor May. All he did was put the right arm up to fend away from Ruben Garrick. And something must have just popped. Docker Clay on for Olakau'atu. Targets Jerome Luai. Keeps his feet. And some post-contact meters there for Holy Moly Olakau'atu. Demora 1K. You need under 61.5 as Brooks spills it cold. On the 5th and last, Brooksy drops it. That'll be a handover for the Tigers. Yeah, Demora 1K. You need under 61.5. I think you'll be fine because... What is it now? 54 points. 6.5 minutes to go. Maybe. maybe there's one more try left in this game. So even if that's converted, that makes it 60 points overall. You'll still be fine. Loza down under. Ahoy, mate. Roberts pushes the pass. It sits up for Lau Lily over on the left flank. Loza down under says, when I first followed the league, Tigers had Alan McMahon as fullback and Manly had Graham Eadie. Drew the hands out to the right. And now Lau Lily. Oh, that's not Lau Lily. That's Skelton. Gerald Skelton for the right corner. The Tigers put it through the hands. And they do jag a consolation try. 46 points to 12. The kick to come. Now Demora 1K is starting to sweat because there's still 5 minutes left. Now he's starting to sweat. Adam Sweats. Sounds like a workout channel. Adam Sweats. Sweat with me. Jock Madden from the sideline pushes it across the face of the posts, and it stays 46 points to 12. But Adam Sweets says, bring back Gary Jack. Roosters, Cowboys. Coming. Oh, hang on. What time does that game start? I thought I had a half hour in between. Yeah, 5. I do have half hour in between. Sweet. I just wondered why they're warming up already. Sonic says Eagles 31-40. I knew Tigers will score. Taruva's on. So what's happened? What's actually happened, and this is why I got confused, Urix lad, when Heath Mason was in the sin bin, Taruva shifted to fullback to cover for him. So they brought Skelton onto the wing. So they must have taken one of the forwards off. It looks like Fanua Bole went off. So Taruva shifted to the fullback. Now that Mason's back on the field, Taruva is back in his normal spot over there on the left edge. And that's why I got confused. ARW, ahoy, mate. Holy Fosball. Has he been officially signed? He hasn't yet. He has not yet, no. Two tackles left here for the Tigers. 10 short of halfway. Terrell May spells it. That sums up the day there for the Tigers. That sums up the day. Oh, sorry, I haven't put the Tigers try scorer up yet. Well, it wasn't him. What number is Skelton? 18. There we go. 46 points to 12. Manly goes straight back on the attack now. I was a little late getting that try scorer up for the Tigers. Kohler now heads sideways, and he's dumped in the hit by Roberts. Docker Clay takes it to the 20. Fogarty grubbers in behind, looking for Garrick. Garrick gets the bounce, steps inside Mason, spins away and scores. Ruben Garrick gets a try. 50 is up for Manly. Ruben Garrick brings up the 50. 2 minutes still to play. Oh, Demora. That's a painful blow with 2 minutes left. There goes your unders. Ruben Garrick loses the ball. He's lost it. Oh, Demora, you're still on. Ruben Garrick has dropped the ball. They're going to have a look at this. Did he regather it before it hits the deck? He hasn't grounded it. The ball spills free. This could be no try. Garrick has dropped it over the line. He goes to ground with his elbow first. The ball is up off the deck, and then you can see it spill loose. The hand is completely away from the ball. Does he regather it? It doesn't look like it. This is going to be no try. Time off. They're going to have a look. He's dropped it over the line, Garrick. He hits the deck with his ball carrying elbow first, and then the ball spills free. He's lost it. He's lost it. ARW says, barring injuries to DCE, Ben Hunt, Ponga, Sam Walker, or Fogarty, then Tanner Boyd is not in Queensland contention. I mean, you're definitely right there, ARW, but yeah, it's funny seeing it laid out like that. It is funny seeing all the list of players summed up that way. No try. Ruben Garrick has knocked it on over the line. And the Tigers come away with it, and they are saved for the time being from 50. Wow. Quick hands now. Madden goes short for Roberts, who goes straight through. Roberts is up over halfway. Needs support. Nobody with him. And Lehigh Hopawade brings him down 30 metres out. No support runners. Luai into Madden. Keeping the ball alive in midfield. Terrell May. Flicks it out the back for Luai. Down that left edge again for Roberts. 30 metres out from the line now. 1.5 minutes to go. May up to the 20-metre line. Fifth and last. Hope brings it to the right for Madden. Chips it in over the top for Herbert, who keeps it alive for Pierce-Paul. And Kai Pierce-Paul will now be the one to put the kibosh on the unders. Kai Pierce-Paul with the consolation. That's Seyfarth. That's not Pierce-Paul. Kai Pierce-Paul with a consolation try. For the Tigers. 46-16. Oh, it just wasn't. Unders was just not meant to be. Try confirmed. Mr. Ed's dead. Ahoy, mates. Nathan. Ahoy, mate. Taylor May is my last multi. He's off the field injured. We won't see Taylor May for a couple of weeks, at least. Yes, odd pop it. There's like a half-hour break in between this game and the next, so I can't think what I would stand here and talk about for 30 minutes. So we'll end the stream and start a new one for the Roosters and Cowboys. Patrick Herbert with the conversion attempt. 46 points to 16. The Tigers got saved from leaking 50, and they bagged a consolation try themselves. Herbert converts. 46 points to 18. Manly. Bosball continues to shine on. Parramatta are impressed. There's a Parramatta Eels supporter applauding Foz on his way out of the coach's box. 46 points to 18 at full time. It was one-way traffic. We kind of expected it to be with all the injuries for the Tigers. Zola Kawatu is... don't know why he's upset. Tears of joy, probably. It was a good performance for him personally. So there we go, 46 points to 18. It was one-way traffic. Manly over the top of the Tigers. Wasted World of Sports, live on YouTube, live on Twitch, live on TikTok, each and every weekend. Thank you so much for being with me. Magic Round will continue soon with the Roosters versus the Cowboys. And I hope to see you there for that one. Cheers for being with me on this one. And yeah, we'll be back really, really soon for Roosters, Cowboys, and then Eels, Storm. I'll catch you then.